It's showtime.
No comment.
At least we do get to laugh at this job, that's for sure. I certainly love that. But you know what? It is cold out there. 23 degrees cold out there. Yesterday we were in the 40s. This morning it is 23. So bundle up on your way out the door. There's enough, again, hot air in here already
That's
this
right.
morning.
Well, you know, hey, we skinny people get cold easy. I got to tell you that. But anyway, good morning, I'm Jamie Cooper. This is Apple. No offense, Zack. This is
Oh, stop
in the
it.
80s.
You look fine, Zack.
Got to give a shout out to one of my best buddies now, Dr. Chris Teichmiller. I can see clearly now. I'm glad
They look good on you.
situated. He said I was like one of the worstest patients he'd ever had. 'Cause all I did was complain. Good to see you, Dr. Teichmiller.
This morning.
Yeah.
I've never heard him say anything negative about anyone.
He comes, oh yeah, you again? And my insurance man, David, turned the #1 insurance man in the world.
Good morning.
That's right. He's fired up, ready to go. Didn't see you Sunday morning in Sunday school.
Nah, I didn't get to make it.
Yeah. You were at Mattress Springs Baptist, weren't you?
Stop it.
You sure?
I'm pretty sure.
I thought you and Earl remember Mattress Springs Baptist.
No, I think I would have
No.
remembered that.
Yeah, really?
You don't remember joining
Yeah,
that
I
one.
remember.
And Reggie, once again, where's your shirt?
I tell you what, I'm perpetrating a stinking fraud. That's what my drill sergeant used to say when we bear falsehoods and tell certain untruths. So I'm getting back to my normal self. I just want to make sure that I'm healthy.
Speaking of drill sergeants, yesterday when I'm flipping through, you know, so much fine bomb you can take in one setting. So I said, I got to see what movies are on after I've been working on getting the Christmas parade. By the way, starts this Friday, and it runs Saturday, Sunday, and a bunch of times when I'm taking some well-deserved days off. There it is right there. You can see all about it. But anyway, one of my favorite Christmas movies of all time. It actually has nothing to do with Christmas, but it reminds me of your drill sergeant. Stripes.
Oh, yeah, that's a good movie.
That's a good movie.
That's a good movie.
Bill Murray.
That's a classic.
Yes, it
That's a
is.
classic. Hey, this is the program brought to you by Hometown Market. You need to stock up for the holidays. There's one near you, 2 in Athens, Hartselle, Decatur, and over in Florence. Go by and visit with them. Tell them we sent you in there. They got everything you need for this holiday season. Zack, you said bowl games start.
Saturday, about 6 games.
So and the NFL is on Saturday too.
I think that's right. So if you love bowl games, you can start out printing my daddy out the bowl schedule. He's excited, ready to go.
All right. I also want to give a shout out to Red Marlowe over in Rogersville.
Yeah.
Made the Final Four in The Voice last night. I just happened to trying to get the election results. They were doing that. Actually, we found out last week from Brady, the first wedding I did over in Florence, Red was the entertainment there that night.
Did you stay? Were you already gone?
I left
You didn't know who he was.
We didn't
you didn't
even
know who
know.
he was, did you?
No.
We could have had him on here before he got on The Voice.
We'll get him on now. I don't put people on here unless they're already famous, Zach.
I was been trying to get Bradley Walker on. I hadn't done that.
I've had Bradley on too when he was a kid. He's
Yeah.
done this show before too. I
Yeah.
made Frank Scripture famous.
Oh, Frank's going to call now.
Hey, you made Wade
Oh,
Oliver.
wait a minute. Hey, I forgot to say one thing. We're going to show some pictures in a minute from Bertie Thornton. You're supposed to give a shout out to Curtis Giles this morning.
Curtis and Shelly. I saw some of my cousin. I always get pictures of my cousin Shelly there too.
We'll do it right now before I forget.
Hey Curtis, what's up, buddy? And Shelly, how you doing?
What's his #1 TV show?
Jamie Cooper Show
That's
on
right.
Cozy TV.
We're going to show some pictures of that in just a second. Let's get this party started. Yes, it's cold outside. It was a little chilly yesterday. We went to vote. We'll talk about that in case y'all didn't get the numbers on that. We'll go over those in just a moment, too. Here's Gloria with the weather.
All right, 23 and cold outside. Bundle up, and I'll tell you something about Bertie Thornton and Shelley in just a moment. But temperatures today are going to warm up. Yesterday, it just didn't seem like it warmed up all that well until that sunshine came out. Today, we've got temperatures reaching around 51, 52 degrees. And tomorrow, 48, full sunshine too, so just enjoy. No rain to even worry about until possibly Sunday. Then that jumps up to about 90% chance of rain. But temperatures, you know, there they are, 55 for Sunday, not bad. And look early next week, it looks like it's staying in the mid-50s too, and then 57 on Tuesday. That'll feel like a heat wave for sure. Don't throw it, Jamie. First National Bank, come out. They're having their Christmas open house. It's going to be cookies, crafts, Santa, Mrs. Claus, and this is at the Pulaski main office. So not here in Athens, but it is in the Pulaski main office. That's going to be from 2 to 5 p.m. Take the kids out there and get your picture made with Santa. They'll absolutely love that. And we'll talk about Dr. Teichmiller's giveaway,
Well,
too.
open the door on purpose.
Are you hot?
And
He's
you'll
always
get
hot.
hot.
Yeah.
She gave me the signal, open the door.
to go.
Smoking.
Dave, you might need them gloves again, buddy.
Oh, man, it's good to be able to see you again.
Just
Good morning,
for a
Dr.
little
Teichmiller. How are you?
Doing great, sir.
Yeah, how's things over at Innovative Eye Care?
Been busy.
Been busy.
Everybody getting in last end of the year.
We're driving down the road and he's constantly doing
He's
this.
doing
And I
just
was like,
better.
leave them
One or
out.
two, one or two, one or two.
Yes.
That's
Hey, I
good.
forgot to tell y'all, I know you ain't cutting your grass right now, but if you want that lawnmower picked up, free pickup and delivery December 4th through January 31st, right down the road at Dixie Auto Parts.
Yep.
Y'all give them a call, they'll pick it up. Now, you got to pay for the service on it, but you know.
Well, worth it.
Right.
Because you never know, you'll have to start cutting grass again. See, David, most of us don't have a dad who's like 90 come over with his lawnmower and cut
Easy,
his
now he's
son's
80.
grass.
He's
How old
not
is
90,
Dad?
he's 83.
Oh, that's nice split hairs. Oh, okay.
Well, doesn't your dad
That
cut
was
your
only
grass?
during my back surgery, so I mean, he
Yeah,
came
sure.
to help me out. So.
He's gonna ride that horse to
Taking
the
advantage
dive.
of his dad.
Now, let me
Did
tell you.
Jerry come down and cut your grass?
He does not.
Okay, there you go. See?
Let me tell you how his dad is, though, how incredible he is. He didn't like David's lawnmower, so he put his up on his own trailer and brought it to David's house
he,
and used
he brought
it.
his own lawnmower. He
Yes.
didn't like mine. I had a John Deere. He's got one of those
At
turnaround
83.
mowers.
Reggie, looks like you
Incredible.
need to bump up a little
Bulked
bit more
up.
muscle.
I know.
I've got to get it together, and right before the New Year's the time I need to start going hard. You're right, Jamie. We hold each other accountable because that's my brother.
Well, I told you before the show, I think you look like you got a little bit bigger, but last time I saw you.
It's
Don't
the
let
shirt.
me-
I got my nephew's
Don't
shirt.
let me take my shirt off in there. Isogenics has worked wonders on me. I got to say this morning, I'll give a shout out to Dr. Eric Stanford over at Ortho. I got a happy birthday today. My knee is 1 year old.
And he's still walking.
With that in mind, let's go to a guy who's had many birthdays
Easy
and can eat a
now.
whole bucket of Kentucky Fried Chicken all by himself.
He shares.
And
He
shows
shares.
it well. Here he is now, Bama Zack.
And I go to the doctor today, and he's probably going to get on me about that,
Oh,
too.
boy.
Welcome to ZTV 11 Sports,
Don't get
brought
cold,
to you
I'll
by
shut the door.
KFC, the best fried chicken in Athens and Limestone County. Hey, got to say, Coach Legg loved the robot yesterday. He said
Oh,
he'd
I
probably
bet.
give in on the money.
Oh,
if y'all do
these
it.
guys didn't watch yesterday, but you all know that it said a quarter of a quarter of a millennium would date a robot. Zach
That's
ordered one.
sad. That is
No, I didn't order one. Not yet.
Hey, you can
Not
shut
yet.
that door, John David. If it
Close it
gets,
now.
if it gets hot, we'll open it back up.
You can close it now.
Dr. Teichmiller,
right, here we go.
Do not walk
Hey,
in front of the camera.
Hey,
No,
three NFL Network analysts have been suspended over a sexual harassment lawsuit. Marshall Faulk, Ike Taylor, and Auburn's own Heath Evans have been suspended. And former NFL executive Ed Weinberger and former NFL Network analyst Donovan McNabb, Eric Davis, and Warren Sapp have also been named in that lawsuit. Brad Gossen's little cousin, Austin Gossen, he did not make any All-American list or anything.
Zach, you know what? The
Herb
better to
Hand.
read these stories before you get them.
I did, and I
It's
get a
Auburn.
little nervous.
Give him a little-
You get a little nervous.
I still do, after all these years. Herb Hand made a point to single out a constant in his group,
Reggie, you ain't
Austin
good at doing
Gossen.
sports.
One of the most
Very.
selfless players I've had the pleasure to coach. His versatility allowed our unit to operate this season. So, good work, good news
I didn't
on
mean to
Austin
do a
Gossen.
5-minute piece.
Prizeful,
I just said do the headline.
stunned
Leave him
Brewer
alone.
in girls basketball last night, 45-43. Brewer were 6th ranked. And Coach Legg, wanted to make sure I mentioned Coach Chastity Legg and the West Limestone girls won their first game last night against Tanner, 44-37.
Awesome.
You through?
Jamie, that's all I have. I'm sorry I stuttered. Back to you.
It's okay, Zach.
All right, is it time
job
for me
is
to
safe.
talk about me for a moment?
Always.
Already?
It's
All
always.
right, I didn't get a chance to do
When did it
pictures
stop?
yesterday. We were so crowded with the West Limestone students and that dog up here. Stupid dog.
Clemens.
It was Clements.
Yeah,
Not
dog.
West Limestone.
Right.
I mean,
Clemens.
Clemens.
Clemmy. Clemmy was adorable.
Clint's High School, yeah, not West Limestone. All right, what photos we got, Brad? Show me something.
You
good.
have a bunch.
That's Curtis on the
Hey.
left there. Yeah, we were at the Bertie Thornton Center the other day, Friday, for their Christmas show, and there with the
Curtis
sheriff
Giles.
enjoying everybody. Curtis J. Giles.
There it is.
Love you, Curtis. Oh, everybody is so sweet there. Go through these quickly, Brad. There's a bunch of, we've got to do selfies when we come through there.
No, we don't. I don't know how to do them like that.
You got to watch Billy. He's the perfect one.
Shelly.
Yeah. First thing out of Shelly's mouth. Will you post this on Facebook? It'll be like
There must
5
And I
times.
tagged her
There's probably a
mama.
couple hundred people there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I tagged her mama.
Joe Carlucci's little girl, Valentina, turned 5. We went to the birthday party, and talk about a party. Joe had it going on.
Oh, yeah.
Nice.
Yes. He had mermaids, he
There's
had
Maddie.
Santa,
Y'all might
he
remember
had
her
fish.
being on the show.
Yeah.
Maddie's getting big.
She's
She
sleeping in
is
this morning.
growing. That baby needs her sleep. Had our Christmas Carol program. The kindergartens put on a show last week. There's little Aniston with her.
It was Friday, wasn't it? Yeah, that was good, too. They were funny. That was a good, that's me on the right.
You finally made one.
Sheriff, everybody in there drinking hot chocolate. Robert Ball, yeah, the
Yeah.
sheriff.
Rod.
That's me on the right. Rod Wagner.
So short.
Y'all looking for an RV?
Hey, y'all could drive that to California, Dr. Teichmiller. You can get you one of them RVs. I can probably get you a deal on one.
Probably can.
Nobody
All right.
recognizes this guy, do
Y'all
you?
might remember him.
Pastor Aaron Johnson.
Aaron Johnson, former pastor at First Baptist here in Athens.
Oh, really?
Said to tell everyone hello.
Everybody still knows. He still talks to everybody in Athens, I do believe. So, yeah.
I believe so. Traditions. They had their the ribbon cutting rather, right down the road. The new assisted
CEO,
living.
Wes.
Yeah.
He was up on the show last year.
Icon in
That's me on the
town.
right. That's Dusty's mama
Precious mama.
over there. And then there's the ribbon cutting of the tradition.
They're
They're a
busy.
sponsor of the parade, too, along with Dr. Teichmiller. Of course,
Mm-hmm.
David Turner, he's in the parade also. There's Julie. She's living up in Franklin, Tennessee. She's their vice president, marketing, whatever it is. A lot of people over that way.
Mm-hmm. He's
And
wearing his glasses, Doc.
Yes.
She was so happy. That's so
Invited
good.
me to
She's
breakfast.
she's staying there.
Yes, she loves it
So,
too.
all right.
Absolutely loves it.
Caught up on a lot of photos that way, so you know, we'll come back and play Judge Jamie in a moment. You know, there was an election yesterday.
There
Got some
was.
good questions on that this morning. We'll see if anybody paid any attention to the results of that last night.
It's over.
Y'all know Roy Moore did not win.
Yeah, I saw that this morning.
Barely. He's refused to
Barely.
concede right now.
Why?
It's like
Just
go ahead, it's
40,000
over
votes.
with.
Yeah, I mean,
Why
he lost
did
by
not
like
concede?
40,000
Hey, can I say
votes.
something?
20,000.
No more commercials.
Thank
goodness. I'm
Yeah, I was
sick of
sick and
After
tired of
Zach,
seeing all that
if you was a
negative
TV station owner, you'd be wanting them. They only
Oh, yeah, but I'm not
They
TV
spent
station.
$40 million.
On that. How much did I get?
That is
Zero.
ridiculous.
They
I
didn't
didn't know
give you none. That's why I
I
say
didn't know the right people on that. We'll have some questions on that coming up. Let's take a break and come back and play.
Oh, they called
Judge
and wanted to be
Jamie.
on.
Yeah. I was refused. Judge Jamie in just a moment. But thank y'all for getting over this. It's a cold Wednesday morning in Athens. Y'all, hang on.
Warm up.
Merry Christmas, Jamie.
to have a Christmas spirit.
We're on, you know that. And now it's time for the #1 rated game show in Tennessee Valley. Guys, that's the only one also. Brought to you by Ken Gardner. That's right. If you got to auction something off a piece of property, estate sale, or whatever, you give Ken a call. Also by our buddy Zeke. If you can't hear nobody, Zeke, or got a relative you can't hear, like Zack, give him a call. You got 6 locations, and we're worldwide this morning. All y'all are regular players. Wrong answer. Right answer. Today we're going to talk about John Davis. You're playing over there. All right,
I figured
good
I'd
deal.
sit here.
You already know all the answers.
I
brother.
do.
News
Your hair
current.
is
What is a
sticking up.
porch pirate?
A person that steals parcels that are left on people's doorsteps during the holiday season.
That is a good answer, but exactly right. But that's not the real question.
Oh, come on. I thought I was
That's
on.
an easy one. That's an easy one.
Jimmy,
Here's
fix
the
your
real
hair.
question. Here's the real question. I just got it cut yesterday. What's
You
wrong
have major static.
with it? I want it that way. Reminds me of the old days.
Yes, sir.
All right, here we go. A recent study from Insurance Quotes, which you would know about, being the #1 man on Country Financial.
I'm glad you're here this morning. I love these questions.
How many packages were stolen? Not how many from residents last year. So how many Americans had a package stolen last year in America?
That should just come right off your tongue.
Oh, yeah. I'm
Stolen.
I don't know. 5 million. I'd have to be in the millions.
Good answer, but wrong.
What?
Oh,
200,000.
Let's say
more or
2.5 million.
less.
26 million Americans had packages stolen last year from their homes.
Don't
grief.
have it delivered to you.
23 million the year
Wow.
before.
If you can, have it delivered to your workplace.
And now here's Zach with some package information for Christmas.
Have it delivered to your workplace.
Smart.
Wow.
Now,
Until they
let's
deliver
talk
after
about the election.
You're right.
What was the percentage of Alabama voters who turned out?
35%.
25%.
35.
What?
They
25.
thought. No, they thought 25, and it was 35.
You're wrong, Zach. It was 40.4.
Well, I was
Really?
wrong. That's what they said
40.4%.
last night.
What is the definition, and this is a term they're using today, Alabama? What does that
Don't look
mean?
at me,
Well,
Jamie.
because the black voters, when the majority of the black voters actually voted, and that's what changed the election.
96%
Yeah.
of the black vote yesterday went for Doug Jones. That's the reason they won.
They got out and
The
voted.
turnout in blacks was 30% of registered black folks in Alabama voted. That's 2% more than voted in 08 for Obama.
Wow, impressive.
But you know what?
Very impressive. That's
Yeah.
what they got. That's what won. He won 49.9 to 48.4%. Jefferson and Madison County went 2-1 for Doug Jones. Lawrence County, Morgan County, and Limestone County went the other direction for Roy Moore. But here's a question out of USA Today. This was this morning's paper. It said here, for the first time in memory, Alabama was the fulcrum of the nation's attention over a closely watched. What is the definition of a fulcrum? That's the way it's pronounced, but that's the way it's spelled. You're the smart one in the bunch, Doc. What does that mean?
Dirty politics.
Majority.
The center of.
The what?
The center of.
Yeah, it was amazing. CNN and
Are you going to
Fox,
answer the word or not?
It was like they thought it was a national. I mean, it was like the president's race.
It was the
last
biggest thing in the nation. What
night. It
does
means
that
the
mean?
majority.
What does that mean?
Majority. I
You're
don't know.
full of, you know,
Wrong. It's
What is it?
pronounced fulcrum. It is the point on which a lever rests or is supported in which it pivots. It was founded in 1670s. It is a prop or support.
Awesome.
I'll
I
try
remember
to
that, Brad.
What's the other
remember that
definition,
word.
Brad? A thing that
Central,
plays.
essential role in an activity, event, or
Know when I'll use
situation.
it, but-
That's what I was thinking.
Pivoted on this and that. So that's what it means. I didn't ever
Yeah,
heard that. Only John David probably knew the answer to that word.
Yeah, I didn't want to embarrass y'all.
Thank you,
All right,
John
let's
David.
move on. National stories this morning. And by the way, as of right now, unless he's done it since this morning, Roy Moore has not conceded the
No, he
election.
won't.
There was like
I don't know why
20,000
he
write-in
done it.
votes.
It's over with.
20,000 write-ins, correct?
Yeah.
Had the majority, I talked to Stan McDonald, our political expert, yesterday, and he pegged this. And he said on the show a month ago, he said, before this election is over, Roy Moore's own dog won't recognize him or like him. He said if there's a big turnout, Doug Jones wins.
And that's
So
what
it was
he
a major upset yesterday,
He was right.
which ain't all bad for the state of Alabama, by the way. I mean,
It's good. I mean, only 40%, 100%, get out and vote. Nobody.
that's never going to happen.
That's, I don't
All right, John, let me go about
Some people can't vote.
the terrorist in New York.
Yeah.
The homemade bomb went off the other day. He said on his way back carrying out the attack, he taunted Trump. Trump, you failed to protect your nation. What is the major complaint coming out of this failed deal? The outrage over this when this guy from Bangladesh blew up, made a homemade bomb, and then it went off without him, he didn't kill him. What's the major complaint this morning over this story? What's the uproar?
Oh, that the news is not covering it. They'd rather cover the Diet Coke addiction of Trump.
Yeah, I saw a
That's
picture.
another question, so you just ruined that answer.
There you go. Thanks,
Are
John.
you serious?
Will you just wait?
Again, I didn't want to embarrass anybody.
The outrage is the
disqualified.
family of the terrorist who lived with his mother, sister, and two brothers because the way they were treated by the police officers. Y'all haven't heard this?
Never heard that.
They are represented by a group, American Islamic Relations, which is CAIR attorney. They went and brought a teenage relative out of class without a parent with him and asked him questions. And the family is in an uproar over this.
If a terrorist does any type of terrorist activity in the United States, I don't care who you are, the American government has the right to go in
Exactly.
and take anything you have, interview anybody that
Exactly.
you know, friend, relative, an acquaintance, I don't care. And if
They're
you don't
saying-
like it, move.
That's what they're saying. They would have killed hundreds of people had that thing went off.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, these people are
Was he a
insane.
legal citizen or was he here?
Yeah, he was legal citizen.
Legal. Okay.
All right. Let's
Maybe
move on.
7 years.
You got sleeper
Since John
cells all
David
over
had
the
brought
United
this up, let me see if I can go to it right now.
I can't help it how smart I is.
Yeah. That wasn't exactly the word I was going to use. But, you know,
That's a nice
that was not exactly the word I was. Matter of fact, I might even skip that question.
Okay,
since you kinda-
Because you can't find
answer.
it. Because he
You
can't
done
find
threw
it.
him off,
Right.
John David.
Right.
Huh? Yeah, you just threw me off that one, so I'll find it here. Oh, yeah. What is President Trump's favorite drink?
Diet Coke.
States. Diet Coke.
Let's give that
He
one to
drinks
John
10
David.
a day. He drinks 10 a day, James.
No, he drinks 12 a day,
All
Zack.
right.
Which I didn't know that
Who knows
until
that?
they.
How do we know that? And why do we even care?
Yeah, really.
Care less
I mean,
what-
Well, evidently you did. You jumped the gun on the answer.
Well,
It's because
You know how
it's
those
information
Methodists are.
we didn't need to
Always trying to
know.
get ahead of the pack.
I know.
Speaking of that, see if you know
Dog
this
pee
one.
I can clean
Hey,
out
Einstein,
today.
they figured this up. Do y'all have
You're sick.
Do y'all have stuff delivered to your house to eat
Yes.
to eat.
often?
Yeah, sometimes.
Yes.
In an American's lifetime, how much will they spend on carry-out?
Carry out.
I mean, not carry-out, delivery, home delivery.
Home delivery food?
Home
God
delivery.
bless.
How much will they spend
In their lifetime.
Yeah. In your lifetime,
$30,000.
$10,000.
Are you, do
Way
you
more
want per
than that.
person?
100,000.
82% of Americans order every 2 weeks. They order something.
I don't.
Wow, we're slacking.
They're
gonna
too
say
lazy or don't have time to cook.
You have to
It's
go.
100,000.
convenience. What I
Y'all
would
got
say.
200,000 each.
$70,000 in their lifetime.
Wow.
So I'm saving money.
We're both saying.
What is the latest on North Korea's Kim Jong-un?
He's in the process
Got a
trying to
terrible
kill his whole
haircut.
family.
He turned down the Tennessee job.
There you go, Coach. That's it, Doc. Look.
He says, dubious claims, and only Reggie would probably know this. I could do this. He climbed to the top of a snow-capped 8,300-foot spiritual mountain.
I don't.
There he is.
They dropped him off. They dropped him
That's
off.
propaganda.
That's what they said.
They dropped him in a helicopter.
Yeah.
Is what they did.
That's
He's got
propaganda.
on
No way.
shiny shoes,
Yeah,
no
that-
sweat,
No
that
way.
jacket. He's on top of the mountain. They said he has superhuman strength.
Oh yeah.
That's what he
Of course
wants
he
them
does.
to think.
Yeah, of course. And you're hiking with those shoes on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
At what age did he learn to drive?
Let him
He
tell
probably
it
don't
three.
even know.
What?
Let him cut it 3.
Yeah.
3 is the
Yeah.
right answer.
God bless America.
And on his first golf game, how many holes in one? Because he's a gifted, great person.
All of them.
How many holes in one did he have at
I'm
one
sure he
round
had
of golf?
10.
His
I'm
first-
gonna say
Oh,
5.
Only 2.
6.
Only 2.
11.
11 holes in one.
11.
Well, that's fantastic.
11.
I think somebody's out there like throwing it in before he gets there. Like, yeah.
All right. But anyway, he's kind of bragging about himself a little bit. Y'all know some people can do that.
I don't know anybody like it around
Some
here,
people
Coach.
actually brag on themselves.
Einstein over there.
All right, we'll go out with this question.
What's that word, John David?
Narcissist.
There you go.
Exactly. Yeah.
Who is one of the most eligible bachelors in the entire world?
Zack.
No, it's not me, brother.
Bama Zack.
I don't know. He's got a robot.
Eligible?
His name is Ichi. I-C-H-I.
Never heard of it.
Where is he
There we
from?
are.
I have no idea.
He is from Indonesia. No, he's Nigerian. From the Nigerian forest.
He emailed me the other day, said that he had a bunch of money to give me.
I got that same
He is
email.
one of the rarest creatures known to man.
Oh, I saw that.
What is
Was that the young fella that was kind of disfigured? No.
No.
Okay.
This
I'm-
person's not even human,
Okay.
Brad says.
Okay.
Thanks, Brad.
He is a cross river gorilla.
Oh, snap.
He is the rarest of all creatures.
He's the most eligible bachelor.
He has left his habitat to find a mate.
I've fallen.
Most eligible
asleep.
bachelor. He is not a threat to humans, and only about 300 exist in the world.
Where is he?
Well, right now he's looking for a mate over in the Nigerian forest.
Well,
He
he
is
might not
Africa's
be
rarest ape. He's tall and muscular and one of the world's most eligible bachelors. With that in mind, who is the second most eligible
That would
bachelor?
be
Bama
Zack would be the right answer.
No, I don't think so.
There he is.
Ding, 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 ding.
Oh, come on, Brad.
There it is.
Oh, I'm a little hairy there, Brad. Little,
All right, we will give today's winning Vienna sausages to John David Crowe
That's right.
for knowing all about President Trump's
That's right.
personal drinking habits.
That's right, this sure did.
All right, we'll take a break. Come back, Dr. Teichmiller coming up next. Y'all hang on.
Roll Tide, Jimmy.
Local and loving it.
First and foremost, Frank Scrimshire called, and he said, Jamie, he was famous long before he ever even met
Yeah,
you.
but all for the wrong reason.
No, Frank's still got it going on. Frank wants everyone to know he's doing well, and everybody, thank you for asking about him. I get asked all the time. All right, it is 24 degrees out there this morning. Bundle up on your way to school. You'll want some gloves if you have to stand out there by the bus, for sure. But things are going to warm up nicely today. We should see some partly cloudy
Said the
skies.
same thing yesterday.
It
about frozen
did.
to death voting.
Well, when the sun finally came out, it got better. Put on a coat. You'll need it. Listen to me. Bundle up. Today, high temperatures of 52, full sunshine, so that'll be nice. And then tomorrow, 48, full sunshine, low of 27, and then it'll start to get a little bit warmer. The rest of the forecast not looking bad. Sunday, 90% chance of that rain. The rest of the days are A-OK. 50s for next week as well. There you go. And
Typical average.
average temperature
For this time
for
of year.
December, I guess. And before we get started with Dr. Teichmiller, I want you to know that if you refer any patients to his office, he is giving away a Visa $300 gift card to be drawn on December
Am I eligible for
22nd.
that?
You are not. You are ineligible.
I feel like an employee.
That would be
Over there.
good. You should.
That's good.
Your staff is fantastic.
Yes,
I got to
they
tell you, they are
Thank
just wonderful over
They do a
there.
great job.
They
Mary was-
they don't say the same about you, but I
I'm
mean
sure.
they are
They
wonderful.
do too. They love
I
you.
think they are
They've
wonderful.
actually been with you for a long time.
Most of them have, yes.
Yeah, that's a
And
lot.
you go over there, you want to get some glasses like I got, you want to be with the in crowd. They got a huge selection.
They do have a huge.
I'm a little hard to please, but finally he got me fixed up. So, you don't get it. People just don't. I don't guess they get it right the first time. They don't like what they got. I mean,
That's pretty rare, actually.
Yeah.
for my part,
Right. Yours
I didn't
a
know
little-
what to expect.
Yours is a little more challenging because you didn't know what you were missing, and then you have a lot of different things you do. So, the big thing there is a lot of people need more than one pair of glasses. And so that's what we try to educate people on is that, one pair of glasses, just like one pair of shoes, is not going to service all your needs.
It's a very big part
It's
of
a
your
big part of
face.
it.
when
And
you start wearing glasses.
especially women like to have different glasses for
Colors.
different outfits and things like that. So not only from functional standpoint, from computer to distance to sports to reading, but just from fashion standpoint.
Yeah.
So I was a little hard to please.
Just a little bit.
Yeah, but
That's
you
okay.
worked
Well,
me
he's
in.
like a woman. He's a diva.
Yeah, well, it kind of goes with.
Shouldn't shock us.
All right, you're going to be, if somebody wants to get in for the holidays, they better hurry up and do it because everybody starts, winding down as we get more toward Christmas
Office will
and
be
New Year.
closed.
And I'm in the office through the 22nd. I just happen to go. We're going to go visit our kids out in California. But our office will be open the week after Christmas for 3 days, like 27th, 28th, 29th. Normal hours. If you need to come in, make purchases, pick up supplies, you'll be able to do that.
All right.
Perfect.
If somebody makes an appointment, and by the way, it's a short drive from, I know we're not only just in Athens, but if you are in Athens, you're at 6th Avenue. I mean, it takes 15 minutes to get there, provided you get over the bridge
Well
okay.
worth it.
And then go over there. Is it hard to get in to see you guys? I know it takes a week or two unless somebody calls me and I speed the process up.
Well, I think the biggest part of it is that, especially when you call, that does help. But we have several people that do call in at the last minute. They've gotten illness or sick or something like that, so they do have to reschedule occasionally. So we do have openings, so we can sometimes get you in within a day or two to fill those last minute cancellations. But generally within a week or two, we can get you in there.
Now, the dry eye thing, I know you've taken some of the folks we know and you've taken them in and fixed them up. You're one of the few people that do that.
Right, and then you mentioned driving 15 minutes. I have people drive 1 and 2 hours to come get this treatment, so they do come from far around because nobody else does it between here, Birmingham, and Nashville. I'm the only one that's doing it so far, and so it does give patients a relief because they've been suffering for this for a long time.
When you say relief, I wanted to stop you there. When you say relief, what kind of relief are they getting?
Quality of life, their eyes just feel bad. So if your eyes don't feel good, you don't feel good. And so either they're watering, they're burny, they're scratchy, they're just very uncomfortable. Some people to the point that they physically can't drive. I had several patients come in that said I literally had to pull over because my vision was so blurry because I couldn't see to drive.
Really?
And they just, because it's just they're either their eyes have gotten so dry they just can't focus well, or their eyes are watering excessively and they just had to pull over, and we were able to do the LipiFlow treatment.
How many people blame that on allergies? And it's really not allergies.
About 95%. It's very high. So everybody assumes, even if it's just one eye bothering them, they'll say it's allergies. I said, well, allergies are normally both eyes, and itching is the key symptom of allergy. So, and if you do have a dry eye situation, your allergies will be worse. And so in other words, you don't have enough tears to fight off all the allergens. And so and a lot of times it goes hand in hand, especially here in the Tennessee Valley.
Right.
But you can fix them
Well, we can definitely
Get
improve their
checked.
symptoms, right? So,
in a painless procedure.
right. So we can actually
spa.
do a couple of tests that actually evaluates their tear film, and I can tell them what type of dry eye they have. And it's like somebody would say, well, so you got dry eye. So, well, you didn't hear me go. I said my eyes are watering all the time. I said, well, that's actually a type of dry eye where your tears overproduce because you're not producing the right type. So.
I want to talk about the other procedure that you have where you're molding and you're
Right.
sleeping with the
Right.
lenses
Right.
and you're not having to wear glasses throughout the day.
All right, that's pretty cool.
That is pretty
Yeah.
cool. That's really cool.
Well, I know that just for me personally, what I noticed is that even with contact lenses, sometimes my vision wasn't as clear and sharp as I wanted it to be. And so when I did this, it's like you're naturalized there. There's nothing interfering with your tearing. Your vision's sharp and clear, and you can see at all distances. So for children, it's really important because we're seeing an epidemic of nearsightedness. I had a patient come in yesterday, and she said, we can't figure out why, my parents didn't wear glasses, but we wear glasses, our kids wear glasses, and now our grandkids are wearing glasses. And I said, it's because of this right here. You're all doing all this up close work. And so so what did your parents do? I said, they were out working in the field doing distance stuff all day. They weren't inside looking at a tablet.
Dirt looks the same.
It does the same stuff. So they weren't doing all this up close work that we're doing.
That's a very interesting
Makes
point.
a lot of sense.
Right. And so we're seeing an epidemic of that, but the gentle molding and CRT can actually help correct that. So by reshaping the eye, we do tend to slow down and sometimes stop the progression of the nearsightedness.
And you're literally sleeping with the lenses in your
Right.
eyes.
So average
Go to
7
bed.
to 8 hours a night, and then you
Okay.
get up in the morning and take them out. And it, depending on the prescription, it can take anywhere from 1 week to a month or so to get it fully corrected
Really?
all day long.
That's it.
That's it.
I wear glasses because they make me look smarter.
We need all the help we can get.
And I don't have to
Harry
wear reading
Potter.
glasses all the time, and I can see Mr. Potter.
Yeah,
That's
Mr.
right.
Potter.
Mr.
yeah.
Potter.
Mr. Potter.
Mr. Potter,
But
do
hey,
you?
I love mine. You will too. So go over there and see Dr. Teichmiller. Innovative.
Hey, glasses can be sexy. Don't be fooled. Glasses can be sexy.
They can.
That's another reason I got it. I mean, I'm about, too sexed out for the, the over 40 crowd, but
Over 40.
working for me. I'm holding up good. And thanks for sponsoring the Athens Christmas Parade.
Glad to do it.
Our main sponsor.
Dr. Teichmiller, along with Traditions, and Mark Yarborough, County Chairman here, and a bunch of other folks like David and everybody are in it too. But the parade will start Friday night. It'll air Saturday, Sunday, Monday, a bunch of times, and then I'll be
Set your
here a couple
DVRs.
days next week, and then I'll let you know I'll be taking my final time off for the year.
And we may have that Christmas story to share too.
Yeah, we'll talk about that later too. I may know more about that tomorrow too. That Christmas story produced by the church Shades.
Out for delivery.
Shades Mountain Baptist. Is that what it was down there?
It was.
Down in Birmingham.
30-minute short film.
Short film.
cool.
Anyway, Merry Christmas.
Merry
You and your
Christmas to
family
you
have a
guys.
safe trip to
Great.
California and back,
Thank you.
and we'll see you back when you return, I guess.
Sounds awesome.
All right, let me take a break. We'll be right back with y'all arm wrestling.
No.
David and Reggie.
Stupid.
Y'all hang on.
Ho, 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 Jimmy!
Innovative Eye Care, David.
I'm going to have to go see him this coming
Sell
year.
more insurance that way. He
You know-
guarantees it.
Well, I
And we
mean, I
were
just got some, but I mean, this next year, though.
Yeah.
I
And if
can
you've
go see
worn
him.
glasses
Do
your whole
business
life
with the
and want
people
to
that
change,
do
you can.
business with us.
Bingo.
How many
I'm going to
customers
do
have I
that.
sent
I
you?
usually do
How
that.
many
Bingo.
customers have I sent you?
He's very good to work with our customers.
You, personally?
Yeah, off the show.
I don't know. It's been a bunch.
A what?
A lot.
A
yeah.
bunch? Like thousands?
Oh, just say millions, David, and
Oh
shut
man,
up.
I don't know. I mean, there's so many, I can't count that high.
All of them. All of them. What's new in insurance? What do people need to know as we wind this year down with a couple more weeks to go? What can they do now to insurance? Is this a
Make
good time?
2018 better.
You know, review your coverages. I mean, make sure you get with us, call us, let's review your coverages, make sure that you got ample liability limits. We've been having seeing a lot of people lately, especially if you have it with Geico or these online companies. They might
you
be a
can
lot
get
cheaper,
insurance
but
for $20 a
yeah,
month,
well,
but
it's
you don't
cheaper
get this
because you don't
coverage.
have nothing.
Right.
You know, they've got
That's always a good deal.
Yeah, I mean, they've got like the minimum requirements that the state requires. You have one accident, and you're going to be out of pocket a lot of money. I mean, it could turn your life upside down. So you need to review your coverages just to make sure that you have enough to, you know, in case one little accident happens.
If someone gets hurt in that
Yeah, I
accident,
mean,
you're
bodily
done.
injury limits and property damage need to be at a certain amount. And if they're not, you could really ruin your life. Because, I mean, you have one accident, it's $35,000 accident, and you got $25,000 limit. Well, somebody's got to pay that $10,000, and it's not going to be the insurance company. It's going to be you
You
the
are
person
personally
that has that
responsible for that.
insurance.
What if I ain't got it?
Well, then you're going to have to come up with it or make payments, or you will pay it
Yeah,
eventually,
Does that
or they
happen
will
often?
seize your assets. They'll get it
Does
somehow.
that happen a lot?
You'll be sued.
Sometimes.
So they need to get with
We
the
try to make sure it doesn't happen.
And
So,
they
I
need to
mean,
get with the #1 insurance man in this part of the country, down behind Zaxby's.
yeah, come see us,
Country
call us.
Financial.
We'll come see you. I'll come see you. So, I mean, the main thing is review everything, make sure that you have proper coverages for everything, because
I've literally talked to some of your customers, and you've saved them from $117 per month to, I've heard someone say, it saved me $2,300 a year.
yeah, we've
That's
had
a lot of money
yeah,
to
we've had a
save.
lot of people that we've
And
said,
you also do farms.
yeah, we do farms, we do everything. I mean, the only thing I don't do is health and dental. You know, so we also do financials. I got a security license, so
Life insurance term.
yeah, life insurance, long-term care. I mean, basically everything. But right now,
IRA.
I'm doing a lot more
Why ain't
reviews
you
and
working
stuff
for
this
him if
week.
you know all about it?
I know all about it because he has all our
I can't
business.
afford her. She's on the
He's
#1
awesome.
TV show in America. So,
I've been begging him to get
one that does
fired
stuff
for
like-
years.
The only one that does stuff like we do, and we are #1. Everybody can do a rating and show you this and that. We are #1 right now at this exact time period in America.
one thing too, before I forget, I want to wish everybody a Merry Christmas. I hope everybody had a happy Thanksgiving. And,
Thanksgiving's over.
I know, but I wasn't
Hope
here
they had a good
during that time frame,
Should've
so I
been
hope
that
everybody
way.
had a good, happy Thanksgiving. But I want everybody to make sure they have a Merry Christmas too. So.
What'd you give
And,
me?
Let's get to the important question.
Yeah, really. We'll just have to wait and see.
All right.
It ain't
Took
Christmas
us out to a
time
lovely
yet.
dinner
Right.
tonight.
Well, it has
Thank
been a
you for
pleasure
that.
dealing with you,
It
and now
has.
we'll get going here a lot more next year. But Merry Christmas, and is Bama going to win it all this year? I say yes. Another national championship for the Mighty Tide.
I don't know. It depends on how good we play against Clemson. I mean, I'm a realist. I mean, I love Alabama. You know, I'm a big Alabama fan. But I also look at games and I look at teams, and if we don't
can't
do
play
better
no-
on third down conversions,
can't
we're
play
not going to
We
win.
can't play no worse than we did against Auburn.
Yeah, we can.
I doubt it.
I mean, last
Don't you
year,
think Clemson's
when we
better
played
than-
Clemson in the national championship last year, we were 2 out of 15 on third down
Well,
conversions.
it's stat man.
If that does not change, we lose. So
It's
now, if
not
our
Jalen
offense can
Hurts'
get
fault.
going and we can keep Clemson off the field, score some points, yeah, I think we can win.
I wonder how many people have contacted Saban to tell him that.
Oh, I'm sure he knows all that. I mean,
It's not Jalen Hurts' fault, is it, Reggie?
I agree with you 100%.
no, I'm not saying it's Jalen Hurts' fault. I'm just saying it's the
hope
offense.
Jerry Lawler's
It's
listening
the
to this
whole.
morning.
It's the offensive line. It's the you got to give him some time to throw the ball,
Team.
and you also need to run the ball. So
That's my biggest pet peeve. We should run the ball
we
a
got
lot more.
Yeah, we got 4 or 5 good running backs, and you're running our quarterback.
Everybody's
Hand the
a coach.
ball off.
That's correct.
Let him run.
The words on this show criticizing Coach Nick Saban are
I'm
those
not
of David
criticizing
Turner.
him. I'm just criticizing the offensive coordinator, because if you looked at the way he called that game against Auburn, it was ridiculous.
We're
We
on
come
track.
out there to the third quarter, run,
again,
score,
Brad.
take the lead, and then we don't
Again.
run again.
The comments made against the Crimson Tide by David Turner.
I love Alabama. You know that.
Let's talk about Reggie. What do we need to do to pump up?
Well, first of all, it starts with your mind. You need to understand that whatever goals you have, they are attainable, but just like anything in life worth having, you have to have commitment, you have to be dedicated, and you have to understand where you are where you want to be and come up with a blueprint that's going to get you there. And most of the people that I train, they have a fear of something new, a fear of change, because not that they don't have
We all do.
Well, and that's just a natural human emotion. But what I do as a trainer, well, we come up with a logical blueprint for success. We find out where you are and what steps we need to take to get to where you want to be, and how you're going to feel during that process. How are you going to feel during week 1? How are you going to feel during week 2? What I want you to eat, how your body's going to respond. So the more knowledge I give my people, the more comfortable they are with the process, the more comfortable they are with change, and that just helps give them some more emotional fuel to continue on being consistent and making the sacrifices.
Did you just say emotional fuel?
You like that?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, emotional fuel, because it all starts with your brain. Where your mind goes, your body will follow. If you believe you can, or if you believe you can't, either way, you're right. So we want to encourage people to be cautiously optimistic. Now, we need to have realistic goals. Everyone's not going to look like Zack. Zack is a physical specimen. Okay, so with that being said, that we're going to figure out what works for you.
Everyone's not going to look like you either.
Well, it's the haircut. We
it's the
can get you there. But with that being said, everyone can be better, and better is what you decide is better for you, not other people's expectations.
And you keep going until you
Let's
get
talk
there.
about-
One thing I wanted to add that Reggie does
You want me to
differently.
hush?
Yes, that Reggie does differently is you're like, every time you eat a meal, take a picture of it and send it to me.
Yes,
Of course, it
ma'am.
didn't last long for us because we have that part down pat, but
Well,
that was very
hold people
good.
accountable.
Yes.
Well, it
That's
starts
great.
with being accountable. We want to ingrain that into your subconscious. And you guys, they're already on point.
Right.
They eat better than I do. So that wasn't your issue. Everyone has different
Well, let's
issues.
take a
That's
look
what
at
we
David,
address.
for example.
I don't eat
Okay.
right. I'll tell you that
David,
right now.
you're fine.
I don't eat like y'all do. I was eating like y'all do, but I've kind of gotten off of it a little
Well,
bit.
it's the holidays.
Yeah.
That's another point that we've asked Reggie about
We've
last
talked.
week. But let's talk, our audience, most of our audience, they're going to be kind of in the 40, 50, 60, 70, 80s group. They're not going to ever look like that. They got to
Yeah,
Yeah, but that's not the whole point to look like Reggie. The point is to get in shape
You
and
gotta
just
get in shape.
get in better
What's
shape.
the simple things they need to do that they can understand?
I first of all think just increase your current activity level. That could be walking around the block. That could be playing with your grandkids. Anything, what you're not doing, just explore creative options. Like I said, the 60, 70, 80-year-old, well, we're not going to ask them to enter a bench press contest or a squatting contest, but we can improve the quality of our life and make the rest of our life the best of our life.
Because if they don't, what's that last line you had?
We can make the rest of your life the best of your life.
Same goes for insurance.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, it's the same way,
That is entirely correct.
Everybody's got goals and things. You have to see what they want to do to accomplish. And, when you're writing different things, you have to know all this stuff. So, I mean,
And this is the time of the year that
This has been your
supposed to write
motivational
down
moments
goals.
with Reggie.
What makes him such a great insurance person, what makes me a fairly decent trainer, is that we actually care about our people. People don't really care how much you know until they know how much you care. This guy takes time out to figure out your financial resources, what exactly you're trying to do for you and your family, where you want to be. And he takes time out to individually prepare a plan that's going to work and fit for you. And I do the same
That's what you
thing.
do.
Reggie
So people
Jackson,
need
the
to know how much
newest
you
member
care.
of the Country Financial team. Wearing his green in here this
He's already
morning.
wearing the right
Here he is
colors.
now.
yeah,
You
you
don't
got
like
the green
me,
on. That's great.
There it is.
Put a jap flap on you.
Stop saying that.
That's
Merry
awesome.
Christmas,
Pray
guys.
for
Merry
I
Christmas.
don't know if
Merry
you're coming
Christmas.
back tomorrow or not. I don't know. Wade's going to be here
Pray
tomorrow.
for him daily, John.
Wade's going to be here tomorrow. He's coming out of retirement from Penitentiary Mountain.
He
He's
is.
going to be here tomorrow. Wade is.
Molten.
Dusty will be back soon. Hey, right now, I've been trying to do this last week, but Brad shot some. We had the Christmas tree lighting last Thursday night down on the square right across from Christy Ball's office.
Great job,
So,
guys.
Gloria and I hosted that. She didn't say a word like always. I did. Sucked up all the airtime.
That's
but,
what he does.
Athens Choir sang. We're going to go out with some video of that. Don't forget the parade starts Friday night. Merry Christmas, guys.
Merry
And roll
Christmas,
Tide.
baby.
Roll Tide.
Here's some of that video. We'll see y'all tomorrow.
Bye.
Merry Christmas, damn it. Happy New Year.
Right now, by the Athens High School Choir
Merry Christmas, Jimmy!